If money was no object, how would you choose to spend your time daily? Ito, very important na question na to kasi dito mo malalaman yung talagang importante sa isang tao. Kasi most of the people I speak to, they do the things that they're doing right now because of money. Because they have a financial need. And then when I ask them, di mga, what if you have all the money in the world? Anong gagawin mo dyan? Hey! This is Kuya Jay, and welcome to the latest episode of Pera and Purpose Podcast, a show about money and meaning. My aim is for you to use money as a tool to live a meaningful life. And welcome ulit sa ating bagong episode. Nagpahinga ako for 1 month. It's summer season dito sa UAE. Sobrang init. Kaya I thought na magpahinga muna. And bago tayo magsimula, i-share nyo muna ito sa inyong KKK, inyong kaibigan, kabag-anak, kapatid, kaaway, kapisinya, kachismisan, lahat ng K mo. I-share mo to sa kanya. And if you've been listening to the podcast for quite some time now, I hope you can give it a review sa Spotify and also sa Apple Podcast. And napansin ko pala na mayroon palang comment section sa Spotify. And magbigay kayo ng feedback doon sa bawat episode ng Pera and Purpose Podcast para alam ko kung ano pa pwede nating i-improve at saka ano pa bang mga bago ngayon. Hindi na ako masyadong updated. Pero if you found value sa mga episodes natin in the past, please comment din doon. And I suggest na you visit my website jadrientolentino.com for additional resources sa aking mga pinagagawa lately. Hindi ko masyado napopromote pala yung website. So, pasensya na. And I hope na i-check nyo siya para sa mga additional resources like newsletters and templates na free for you. Have you ever felt na naging uncertain ka or disconnected dun sa iyong mga financial decisions in life? Regardless kung malaking purchase man to or maliit, mararamdaman mo yun na parang hindi yata align dito dun sa gusto kong gawin or dun sa aking values. Nag-iisip ka ba kung talaga ba yung ginagawa mo right now truly aligns with what matters most to you? And itong alignment na to is crucial kasi nga when your values and financial decisions are out of sync, kadalasan it leads to stress, dissatisfaction, and financial instability. And research have shown that when people align their financial actions with their personal values, mas na-experience nila ang greater satisfaction in life and also yung tinatawag natin na stability, quote-unquote. And hindi lang about numbers ang ating mga financial decisions. It's also a reflection of your true self. Kaya today, we will explore how you can uncover your personal values and use them to guide your financial decisions effectively. Alam ko in the past, I've discussed yung financial why, pero this one is more focused sa mga pwede nating gawin or exercises on how we can uncover yung talagang personal values natin. Kaya I'm very excited to share this with you kasi it's also the same process I give for my clients. So by the end of this episode, you'll have a clear roadmap kung paano mo i-align ang inyong financial actions with your deepest values, which will lead to better financial health and greater personal satisfaction. So explain ko muna, bakit ba mahalaga talaga na malaman natin ang ating personal values? Oo nga, bakit nga naman Kuya Jay? Palagi na lang paulit-ulit na sinasabi ko yung pagkakaroon ng clarity sa ating decision making. And kasama na dyan, yung pagiging clear sa pagkakakilala natin sa ating sarili. Lagi ko ito sinasabi. No? Parang you really have to be clear kung sino ka. Make sure na hindi ka gumagaya lang sa ibang tao. Many people struggle with financial decisions kasi nga hindi nila na-identify ang sarili nilang personal values. Kaya this leads to pursuing yung mga life goals na hindi aligned sa kanilang financial goals Kasi nga, oftentimes, yung mga inimpose sa atin na ibang tao, yung mga expectations na nakalakihan natin, na binigay sa atin by other people, yun yung vina-value natin. Kaya kahit sabi mo mag-succeed ka dun sa area na yun, para i-please yung ibang tao, you will always feel na meron pa rin kulang sa buhay mo. And definitely, yung financial choices mo will also be affected by that. Solely, ito lagi sinasabi, solely focusing dun sa financial gain without considering yung iyong financial or personal values can yield to significant success and wealth. Okay? Etong approach na to can lead to a lack of personal fulfillment and increased stress. Kaya may makita ang mga tao na talagang kayod kalabaw, di ba? They might make so much money, pero because they're pursuing yung isang important lang na area ng buhay nila, which is yung finances, hindi pa rin sila nagiging masaya. Kahit career man yan or what, if hindi yun aligned dun sa gusto mong mangyari, then most definitely, hindi ka pa rin maging masaya. Diba? Common yan sa mga nurses. Sino yung mga kapwa ko 2008 graduate na nurses na pinursu ang kanilang pagiging nurse, na alam ko iba yung gusto nyong gawin, pero iba pa rin yung nilalaman ng puso ninyo. So, wala namang sama doon, okay? Pero I'm sure may mga moments kayo na gusto nyo i-pursue yung something that you're really passionate about and something na nag-i-inspire sa inyo every day. Well, maybe ito na yung chance para ma-discover mo pa kung ano ba talaga yung mga bagay na important sa'yo. And ang misalignment between personal values and financial decisions is often linked to probably three things. Yung first one dito is yung pressure from society, which I often tell people, even in the past episodes, na nagli-lead sa pag-adapt natin ng mga external values. Kasi pwedeng yung tradition natin tells us na the only way for you to be happy is to really make so much money, to become a lawyer, a doctor, ano pa ba, to be an engineer. Kung hindi yung tatlong yun ang ipapursue mo, then you're a failure. Parang may mga ganun mga expectations, right? And then there's also this lack of introspection para ma-identify natin yung ating true values. Kasi pwedeng hindi natin ito nabigyan ng time dahil we're so busy with our life na hindi natin naisip na mag-self-reflect para nga makilala natin ating sarili, or to read books that will help us change the way we view things, and instead of you na autopilot na lang, right? And I think many of us are living life in autopilot kasi nga yun yung nakasanayan natin eh. And yun din yung sigurong na-impose sa atin ng ibang tao, di ba? And lastly is because yung financial education pa rin rarely focuses on personal values. Kasi majority would talk about investing, talk about savings, yung mga tactical approach when it comes to money, and hindi yung foundational. And I always tell this to people na, oo, maganda na you learn how to invest, how to use the right tools para ma-reach mo ang inyong financial goals. Kaya lang, those are tactical approach na sa personal finance. And yun na yung steps, yun na yung how part. Pero yung what and why, which is yung very important na foundation before you do any actions, whether sa money man yan or any area of your life, is more important. Kasi kahit sabi mo na you have the right steps, you have the right tools, you have the opportunity na magamit yon, if hindi ka anchored dun sa core values mo or yung financial why mo na rin, and hindi clear sa'yo kung ano ba talaga yung mga binavalue mo sa buhay, kahit i-apply mo yun, you will always feel na may something na mali. Kasi you are pursuing or you're using your money na hindi in accordance sa iyong true self. Okay? So, kaya palagi yung sasabihin to, na mahalaga na you start with your foundations. So, okay Jay, sige. Ready na akong bigyan ng chance yung sarili ko na ma-identify ang aking personal values. So, ano ba pwede kong gawin? Ito mga sunod na sasabihin ko are different exercises that help me uncover yung aking personal values. Una na dito is yung theory ni Shalom Schwartz when it comes to the top 10 universal values. So si Shalom Schwartz is a renowned psychology professor na nag-unveil ng isang groundbreaking na theory that identifies the top 10 universal personal values ng human beings. And itong values na to is applicable across diverse cultures. Nakipag-collaborate siya with over 150 researchers, and yung theories niya and methods have been applied for more than 80 countries. Meron siya tinatawag na values wheel na kung saan nakalagay yung top 10 niya na values. Nandiyan na yung self-direction, which means na you are independent when it comes to your thinking and action. Stimulation, meaning it's about excitement, novelty, and challenge in life. Hedonism is for someone who values yung pleasure or sensuous gratification for oneself. Next, meron din tinatawag na achievement, wherein this person is wherein personal success para sa taong to is through demonstrating competence according to social standards. Meron ding power na ang kinikrave ng isang tao is yung social status, prestige, control, or dominance over people. And then there's this value called security, which binavalue na naman is yung safety, harmony, and stability of society, relationships, and even yung sa sarili niya. Meron din nagbavalue ng conformity, which means restraint of actions, inclinations, and impulses likely to upset or harm others and violate social expectations or norms. Meron din nagbavalue ng tradition, meaning they respect and they commit and accept the customs and ideas that one's culture or religion provides. And then yung ninth is yung benevolence, which means you are preserving and enhancing the welfare of those with whom one is frequent personal contact. And then lastly is yung universalism, which means you value understanding, appreciation, tolerance, and protection of welfare of people and for nature. Merong assessment online na you can find sa discoveryourvalues.com na will help you identify alin ba yung top value themes mo. So I can put that link sa description nitong podcast na to so you can take that free assessment for yourself. And napaka laking bagay nito kasi when I start my coaching session, isa ito sa mga exercises na pinapagawa ko sa clients ko. During the conversation with my clients, madidiscover nila na yung mga goals na sinet nila is in alignment dun sa result ng kanilang assessment dito sa top 10 values ni Shalom Schwartz. And nagiging mas motivated yung clients ko to take action, lalo na when we discover kung ano ba talaga and bakit mahalaga sa kanila yung mga goals na sinet nila in the first place. So that's the first one. Again, yung 10 values ni Shalom Schwartz is something that you have to consider. So yung sumunod is yung VIA Institute on Character. Itong survey nila is another free and scientific survey na you can use, and nasa siguro it will take you 10 minutes to answer this test. And sa akin, ang lumabas doon is yung parang top 10 strength ko is yung love of learning. So tinake ko to ng 2019 and I firmly believe na yun pa rin yung isang bagay na binavalue ko. Okay? So i-test nyo rin siya, i-try nyo rin yung survey na to na makakatulong din kung paano nyo malalaman ang inyong core values. And then lastly, itong top 5 questions to help you uncover your personal values. Yung first question is this: what moments in your life have made you feel truly happy and fulfilled? Itong tanong na to helps you identify yung mga experiences mo and activities na nag-a-align dun sa core values mo. Parang signal ito na magsasabi sa'yo na okay, mahalaga tong experience na to, and I think I should note this down and probably try it again and see if it's still something na important sa akin. Pwedeng you value traveling with your loved ones, and lagi mong tatandaan na or lagi mong naalala yung mga moments na yun, it makes you happy. So, write that down. Or mga moments na mag-isa ka lang. Like, may kaibigan tayo na na hanap niya yung kanyang core values sa pagpunta lang sa beach madalas pagka he feels lost. So, na-share niya ni Godwin sa episode interview ko with him. So, it's something na very important sa kanya. Then, sumunod na question is, who do you admire most and what qualities do they have that you wish to embody? Sino yung parang role models mo? Ito kasing question na to helps you uncover the traits that we admire in others. And ito yung imi-mirror natin pagdating sa sarili natin. And the next is, when you face a tough choice, what criteria do you use to make your decision? When you understand yung mga factors that influence decision making, you can reveal underlying values that guide one's choices. Lalong-lalo na nga sa mga mahihirap na situations. So, balikan mo yung mga challenges mo in the past na na-overcome mo. Ano yung ginawa mo para masolusyonan yun? Diba? So, when you understand that, when you uncover that, then it will tell you how you value things. Let's say, nagkaroon ka ng financial problem. Nandukot ka ba? Nagnakaw ka ba? Or humanap ka ng paraan para masolusyonan yung problema mo na yun. How did you handle that tough choice? Naalala ko tong pinanood namin kagabi na movie ni Mrs. yung Lolo and Kid. May scene doon, ang sabi ni Lolo kay Kid is kailangan mo ng diskarte kaysa talino. And ang definition niya ng diskarte is para magnakaw, manlamang na ibang tao. Kasi nga sabi niya, may dalawang klase lang daw ng tao sa mundo. Yung niloloko and yung nagpapaloko. And mas gusto niya na siya na lang yung nanoloko kaysa maloko siya. So yun yung values niya. And ganun niya sinusolusyonan yung mga problema niya. Okay, so ikaw din. Ikaw, balikan mo yung mga problema mo in the past. Paano mo ba siya hinandle? Did you handle it with integrity, with credibility, and with all honesty para lang masolusyonan siya? Or gumawa ka ng isang bagay na alam mong hindi tama just to navigate that situation or season of your life? Kasi it is a strong measure para malaman mo sarili mo kung ano ba talaga binavalue mo. Next question. If money was no object, how would you choose to spend your time daily? Ito, very important na question na to kasi dito mo malalaman yung talagang importante sa isang tao. Kasi most of the people I speak to, they do the things that they're doing right now because of money. Because they have a financial need. And then when I ask them, what if you have all the money in the world? Anong gagawin mo dyan? And doon na naglalabasan yung kanilang mga deepest desires. They would visit their family every day. They would travel the entire world. They would spend more time sa beach, most likely. Depende sa kanilang binavalue talaga. Or siguro sa akin, I would hire all the people that I can afford para gawin yung mga tasks na ayaw ko. Kasi nga I value creative work and not yung mga manual na trabaho. So, isa yon sa mga important questions na you can ask yourself para malaman mo kung ano ba talaga ang mahalaga sa'yo. And you are free from all the external pressures na meron na binibigay sa'yo ng mundo right now. And then yung last or yung fifth question that you can ask yourself to know yung personal values mo is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Consider mo yung mga bagay na iiwan mo. Hindi material na bagay ha. But rather yung mga experiences or yung mga lessons na iiwan mo for the next generation. Ano kayang gagawin mo with that? How do you want to be viewed by those people? Kasi when you think about that, question, then it will send you a signal na gawin na siya right now. Kaysa antayin mo pa na yung magkasakit ka, saka mo gagawin yung bagay na you truly value. And it helps you think yung long-term impact ng mga actions mo right now. So ulitin ko, uli yung 5 questions. What moments in your life have made you feel truly happy and fulfilled? Second is, who do you admire most? And what qualities do they have that you wish to embody? Third is, when you face a tough choice, what criteria do you use to make your decision? Third is, if money was no object, how would you choose to spend your time daily? And fifth is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? And once na clear na sa'yo ang iyong values, it's always good na mag-self-reflect ka every now and then. Kasi ang core values natin, nagbabago yan. Hindi yan cast in stone. And dito mo malalaman na when you are in a certain environment or in a certain situation, your values will change. For example, you value health. And nandun ka sa isang party, di ba? Sa party, merong mga kaibigan na will urge you to eat unhealthy food or drink beer or wine or whatever na alam mo na hindi naman aligned sa iyong value na maging healthy. Kaya lang, you are in that environment. And there will be times na hindi mo talaga siya i-honor kasi nga you also probably value yung friendship and gusto mo makisama. Kaya there will be times na yung values mo will be challenged and it will shift depending on the situation. Kaya it's important na you have to be clear with that. So, once na nag-self-reflect ka na, you can create yung financial plan mo that incorporates your values into your spending and investing. So, babalikan mo yung intentional spending kasi nga very linked, very similar itong dalawang episodes na to. Para yung spending mo is in alignment sa financial why mo, sa values mo, and sa mga bagay na important talaga sa'yo. And lastly is, you have to regularly review and adjust your financial plan to ensure na yung pag-evolve ng values mo is aligned din sa pag-evolve ng iyong spending. Like, when you were in your 20s, you probably value yung paglabas mo sa paglabas-labas and pag-socialize or pag-socialize with other people. And then when you start to have kids, then yung values mo starts to change na gusto mo lang sa bahay and spend time with your child like what we're doing right now. We really enjoy the season na nag-alaga kami ng aming baby and it's such a nice season of our life. And isa rin magandang exercise pala, no? Once na uncover mo na yung values mo, is you discuss this with a person na is truly important sa'yo. Just remember it now habang nire-record ko to na. A few weeks back, si Mrs. had to make a tough decision sa kanyang career. She had an opportunity na lumipat sa parang competitor nila. Kaya lang, she felt something na hindi tama dun sa kanyang decision. There's something that's bothering her. Na lilipat ka nga for more money, pero there's really something na she felt na wasn't right parang. And we talked about it and I asked her, ano ba yung mahalaga sa'yo? Diba? Alisin mo yung pera sa discussion kasi eventually, if you know na merong bagay na doesn't make you sleep at night, that really bothers your peace of mind, then it's something that you should honor. And I told her na yun nga, i-honor mo ang core values mo. Magkaiba tayo ng core values. Pwedeng ako, I might go with the opportunity, pero magkaiba kasi tayo eh. Yun yung sabi ko sa kanya. And she did that. And naging decision niya was to stay dun sa kanyang current employer. Yung current employer niya gave her yung additional incentives to keep her kasi nga magaling siya sa ginagawa niya eh. And I'm glad that she made a decision na she's really happy with. And I'm glad na we had that discussion kasi itong mga important discussions na to in marriage is really something na makatulong. Lalo na when you guys are still a young couple or what. And even siguro kahit matagal na kayong married or in a relationship. Itong mga discussions na to can help build stronger relationships in the future. So yeah, mahalaga na i-discuss mo ang iyong important core values with the important people in your life. And encourage mo rin sila na maging vocal and expressive sa kanilang mga core values. Alright, so quick recap lang sa diniscuss natin today. We've talked about yung importance of understanding yung ating personal values and ano yung impact ng pagkakaroon ng misalignment between our personal values and financial decisions. And then I also talked about yung mga exercises that you can try. Andyan na yung 10 universal values ni Shalom Schwartz. And then also discussed yung, well, very briefly lang, yung VIA Institute on Character na meron silang survey to help you uncover your personal values. And I also shared yung top 5 na questions that you can ask yourself para ma-uncover mo ang iyong personal values. And isang relevant na Bible verse that I can think of dito sa episode natin today is yung Proverbs 22 verse 1. Sabi doon, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Ini-stress na ito yung importance of integrity and values over material wealth. Though I'm not saying na masama magkaroon ng material wealth. Mas mahalaga pa rin na i-value mo yung character and yung mga important things that are much desirable sa atin to help this world become a better place. Okay, so that wraps our episode for today. But before I let you go, I hope you can listen to the episodes of Parent Corps Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and other podcast streaming platforms. And if you haven't checked the website pa for additional resources, go to www.jaadriantolentino.com and nandun lang yung mga additional na resources natin. And if you want to have a coaching session with me, message nyo lang ako, send me an email, and discuss natin yan if you are fit to work together. Again, ito si Kuya Jay, telling you to prosper with a purpose. See you sa next episode. Bye-bye!